Let's take a look into the third page for this series of videos explaining about the Anthropic SDK, Anthropic Documentation in brief. Uh, this third page, the last one of the Get Started topic, is the introduction to Claude. The Claude it's the model created by Anthropic to work as large language model, basically the competitor of ChatGPT, and it's a very good model for coding. In a brief, it's the most powerful aspect of this model. It's related to its ability to code in overall. It also has a very good context window because a large language model normally have some aspects, and the context window it's how much characters you can send to it in a brief. I mean, simplifying this concept, but it means that you can send a lot of data to it process, right? It's focused into enterprise security and privacy. In brief, basically that. We'll have much other points to verify into other moments. What could be done with Claude? Basically, it's made to work well at scale and give you strong performance, right? Great. You can use it to create text and generate code. What means that anything that could be codified could be used into this with this model. Vision you can use to analyze images. It has a very good image processing, and to use so the capacity to be integrated with external tools, like if you have something that already has an API, you can use it to make the integration with these external APIs, right? What it's something that I don't see so much being used, and how it could be because it's a very powerful type of integration. Model options, basically we have a lot of models available. The Claude 3.7 it's the most recent model. It's the model that will be used in the majority of the cases, but you can also use other models if you have a simpler problem or a problem that do not need so much computational power. What's very suitable, and it represent probably less cost. It depends a lot, but okay. 3.7 also has the capability to think, to make reasoning, what it's a very good aspect because it increases the capabilities of the model, the probability it return a significant message to you, something that could be useful to answer your question. It's available into Anthropic API, into the AWS Bedrock, so you can have specific installation of this model into AWS account, very suitable for enterprise aspects. And the Vertex AI, what it's also very suitable for enterprise aspects because the Vertex AI it's the AI management service from Google platform, right? Like the AWS Bedrock, it's into AWS. Cloud Code on Vertex AI is available. Okay, we also have the Cloud Code. This specifically here, it's a point created by Anthropic, a software that could make easier to codify using Claude into the computer. We'll talk more about this point into this specific page at the documentation. Here we have information about the Claude 3.5. Right, the Claude 3.5 was the dominant model since some months ago. Doesn't have so much time. And we also have other models here below, right? Let's see the examples used into for our model, so you can take a look. For the majority type of tasks, I really prefer to use the last one because it will probably the most interesting one to that, but we'll be more sure about that into the pricing area that we'll see into next videos. But the example is we have complex reasoning, advanced problem solving, strategic, research, and extended thinking, right? For 3.5, it's recommended to advanced research, problem solving. Okay. Example uses strong performance on highly complex tasks. Idea brainstorming. Opus sonnet. The opus, it's always mentioned as very performative, but in practical terms, I normally receive better results with sonnet. Maybe it's some issue into my use case, but um, normally the sonnet has the best performance personally. I recommend you to make tests with that. Maybe have some point that I mentioned. Enterprise considerations. Along with extensive set of features, Claude is also B2B secure, truthful, and scalable for a wide machine. Okay. Oh, it's something interesting from Claude. They have a lot of secured certifications. And here it's finally the capability to certificate stuff then. It has support of multimodal input with text output, so you can send multiple type of inputs for these models, images and text prompts. It's not possible to send videos at the moment, but images and videos are possible. Great. Implementing code. Scope use case, identify problem. This is a very interesting section. Identify a problem to solve or task to automate with Claude. Define requirements, feature, performance, and cost. Design integration. Select Claude capability, vision to use, and models based on needs. Choose a deployment method, Anthropic API, double as bedrock over Vertex AI. I personally prefer the Anthropic API mechanism. It's very easy to use. Prepare data, identify the clean relevant data. Database, code repos for Claude's context. It's interesting to send a specific message for Claude, specific prompt with just the needed information. Additional information could confuse the model. Use Workbench to create prompts. Apply polychat prompts. Okay. Implement the code basically, and define human in the loop requirements. Basically here it's related to how we will be able to improve the system of the time with human interactions. Test your system, conduct red teaming for potential misuse and B-test improvements. Deploy to production, once your application will smooth, end-to-end, deploy to production. Monitor to make ongoing improvements. Great. And here, oh, not yet. And here you can take a look at the last points of this page. Follow the quick start. Let's verify another video. The API reference, prompt library, for example, prompts. It's interesting because a different prompt could change a lot of things into LLM integrations. Experiment and start building with the workbench. It's very useful, has a lot of tools into the workbench. And check out the Anthropic cookbook for working code examples. What's very good to see some initial code to start with or get into ideas. So basically for that, into the next video we will start the learn about Claude topic of the documentation. Thank you for your time. Have a great day.